announcing the departure of flight number AL269 to Paris. Will passengers travelling to Paris please proceed to gate number 11 as soon as possible. This is an announcement for flight number AL269 to Paris. Thank you.
Mother won't be long now. We're on the beach, soaking out the sun. There we are. There we sit down there, Mother.
Oh, I look like a bit of luggage with this on.
Oh, don't push it off, Mother. It's in case you get lost. You know how you wander off sometimes.
I had one of these on me in the war when we was all evaporated.
Evacuated? When were you evacuated, Mother?
They made us all stand on the village green and people came and picked us out.
Yes, Mother.
Nobody wanted me. I ended up with the vicar.
Yes, it must be lovely in the country.
It was horrible.
Gosh, I wonder where Jack has got to.
Sundays, they made me pump the organ while the woman was playing it. I had to sit in a little box behind her and pump and pump.
Honestly, he should be back by now.
Every Sunday I had to do that. Oh, I ended up with muscles like that boxer, Tommy Cooper.
Sorry, Mother, what did you say?
Tommy Cooper.
Ah, yes, he was very funny.
Where does the driver sit?
What?
The driver. Only there's not many seats left. Where's he going to sit?
He's the pilot, Mother.
Oh, where?
Well, we're not from the plane yet.
Oh, good.
Why good, Mother?
I've changed my mind.
What?
I don't want to go.
Oh, of course you do.
I don't want to go up in a plane.
Yes, you do.
Oh, I shall probably be sick.
No, you won't.
I better have one of them tablet things.
I wish Jack would come back.
I shall probably wet myself.
Don't do nothing of the kind.
I don't know why you have to go to all these foreign places.
Well, it's the same place we go to every year. And you like it when you get there?
Nothing wrong with England.
No, Mother.
Finest country in the world.
Yes, Mother.
Your father fought for this country in the war.
Yes, Mother, you've told me.
We were quite happy going to Blackpool every year.
What's that, Mother?
Your father and me.
What?
Blackpool.
Oh, I told him where we'd be.
Oh, I wish he was here.
Oh, he'll be here in a minute.
Oh, not him, your father.
Oh, Mother, don't start all that.
It's not the same without him.
No, of course it's not, Mother.
We never had fancy ideas about going in planes, mixing with foreigners.
No, Mother.
Your father fought them in the war.
Yes, Mother.
He got a medal.
Yes, Mother.
Oh, who put this on here?
Leave it, Mother.
I don't want it on here.
Well, it's in case you get lost.
Get lost? Why should I get lost?
Well, if you wander off, like you did in Debenhams last week.
What does it say? I can't read it. Where's my glasses?
It took us all afternoon to find you again.
I want my glasses.
I'm getting worried about Jack. He should be checked in by now.
Why don't you answer me when I'm talking to you?
Mother, leave the label alone.
I am your mother, you know.
Yes, I know.
I am entitled to a little respect.
Yes, it's for if you get lost.
Get lost? Are you trying to get rid of me then?
No, of course not.
I think you are.
I think I'd better go and find Jack.
I wish your father was here.
Mother?
He wouldn't have forced me to go up in a plane.
No, Mother.
He was a good man.
Yes, I know.
He was very happy.
Yes.
What are we doing here then?
We're going to Altea, Mother.
What are we going there for?
Well, we've been going to Altea together every year for years.
Have we?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember.
Oh, yes, you do.
I don't like it there.
Well, how do you know you don't like it if you don't remember it?
I remember I don't like it.
Mother, if I go and look for Jack, will you sit here and not move?
Move? Why should I move?
Are you sure now? You stay here and look after the bag till I get back.
Where are you going?
I'm going to find Jack. I'll only be a minute.
You are coming back?
Yes, of course I am, Mother. Look, there's the bag. I've got to come back.
I don't want to be left here on my own.
But I'll be back in 1 minute.
Oh, don't put that on there. You're not her.
I beg your pardon?
You're not my daughter.
No, well, sorry.
She's trying to lose me. That's what it is. What? Oh, yes. That's what she's doing.
Here, sit down there on the end. We had a burst tyre once, you know. How was it? We had that burst tyre. We were going up into these mountains, you see. What were they called, those mountains? Going down to that place by the sea. No use asking her. She never remembers anything. We thought we'd hire a car, you see. Getting bloody bored sitting on the beach all day I was. Cost an arm and a leg too, I can tell you. Well, they put the prices up for tourists, don't they? Wonderful views, though. Never seen views like it. Up in those mountains, oh yes. Wonderful views. You should go. No place like it. Anyway, I was driving along. Curves. Never seen curves like it. Like Marilyn Monroe done in tarmac. Sheer drop down one side. Made you ill just to look at it, I can tell you. Kept my eyes closed most of the time. Mad drivers passing you one side, trying to overtake you on the other. Everybody driving on the wrong side of the road. Never again. I mean, why can't they drive like we do? You'd have thought they'd have learned to do it properly by now, wouldn't you? I was a bag of nerves by the end, I can tell you. Anyway, suddenly what happens? Bloody tyre burst. Bang! It went. Wife looked like a sheet of paper, didn't you? No use asking her. Bang! Just like that.
Oh dear. Sure this is the seat. Yes it is. There's my bag.
Ah,
Me.
I wondered whose that was.
Yes, it's mine, sorry.
Look, you're not supposed to leave luggage unattended. Haven't you read the notices?
Yes, you haven't seen an old lady who was sitting here, have you?
No, I haven't seen anybody.
There was an elderly lady. She went off that way, I think.
Oh dear, now I've lost them both. Thank you.
Hey, you should put a label on her. Then she'd get returned to you. Fancy leaving an old lady on her own. Some people don't think, you see. Anyway, it's lucky I was driving slow.
What?
Lucky I was driving slow. Otherwise I'd have taken a shortcut straight down the mountain. I should have known, I suppose. Scared the life out of the kids, I can tell you. Only time they were quiet on the whole holiday. Weren't they? The little leaders. I got out of the car and waited for everyone to stop. Somebody was bound to want to help me, weren't they? Me being in a foreign country. Spirit of the road and all that. Well, you expect a bit of help from the natives, don't you? Would they help me? You'd have thought I was asking them to build me a bloody Concorde. Didn't seem to know what to do, all standing round scratching their heads. Well, they're not educated properly like we are they? They started shouting at me in foreign languages. How was I supposed to know what they were saying? I told them it was no use, all that shouting. They didn't seem to understand me. Do you know, not one of them could speak English. Not one. You'd think they'd make a bit of an effort, wouldn't you? You know, learn a few words, just enough to get by. After all, there's plenty of English tourists for them to learn from, isn't there? Can't be all that difficult. And they've got all winter sitting around doing nothing when the tourists have gone, haven't they? I don't know why we bother going, really. I mean, they can't cook properly, can they? Try and get a decent egg and bacon breakfast. All you get is dry rolls. As for a bacon sandwich, they look at you like you're mad. And fish and chips, forget it. I mean, how can they live without fish and chips? I mean, I'm not saying all the time, of course I'm not, but well, you fancy fish and chips once a week, don't you?
Excuse me, has anybody lost this lady?
No, not me, love, not my type.
She was looking for her. She was here just now.
Where's me daughter? What have you done with her?
I told her the old girl should have a label on her. Some people don't think, you see.
She went off that way, I think.
Oh, thank you very much. Come on, dear. We'll go and have a look over here.
She's trying to lose me.
No, we'll find her soon.
Well, everybody does, don't they?
What?
Fancy fish and chips. She can't concentrate, this one. Got one of them limited attention spans. All that foreign rubbish. Went to this place once. They tried to get me to eat octopus, didn't they? Can you believe it? Octo-bloody-puss. Of course, they called it something else, so I wouldn't know. But I found out. What's this muck on here, mate? I said to the waiter. Squid, sir. He said, squid? What's that in proper language when it's at home? I said, octopus, sir. He said, as if he was really enjoying saying it. Like a mouthful of salty Dunlop. Well, you've got to be foreign to eat that, haven't you? Spat it out right there on the tabletop. You should have seen that waiter's face. Served him right.
Will passengers for flight number BA137 travelling to Amsterdam please proceed to gate number 5 as soon as possible, please. Thank you.
Anyway, I started searching in the boot for the spare tyre. Well, you want something doing, do it yourself, that's what I say. They can't fix a thing, you know. Not like your English handyman. The plumbing in our hotel, you should have heard it. Every time you flushed the loo, it sounded like the bloody Queen Mary going by. You had to rush to turn the taps on in the kitchen just to make it stop. Everybody in the bloody hotel knew exactly what you were doing. Wife kept tripping over in a hurry to get to the kitchen taps, trying to do 2 things at once. Didn't you?
Will Mrs. Bartlett, travelling to Alicante, please come to the reception desk in departures, where her mother is waiting for her. This is a message for Mrs. Bartlett to please come to the reception desk in departures. Thank you.
Do we have to have all these interruptions? Spare tyre was flat, of course. No. Kids running around like maniacs, the little bleeders. Drivers cursing. Well, they save the old bangers for tourists to drive, see, don't they?
Excuse me, do you happen to know which gate we board in Tenerife?
Tenerife? You're not going there, are you?
Yes.
You don't want to go there, you won't like it.
Oh, but our brochure.
Look, if you like undrinkable plum, chewing octopus and being chatted up by the local lads on heat.
Our brochures are the things good.
Brochures? Who takes any notice of the brochures? They tell you the hotels are finished as well.
Our hotel is finished. Look, there's a picture of it there, see?
Ah, just a drawing.
What?
Didn't you read the small print?
No.
Artist's impression, it says. Just there. Probably not past the first floor yet. Not been abroad before, have you?
No, we're on our honeymoon, you see?
Thought not. Still, you got to learn from your mistakes, I suppose.
Mistakes?
Was it expensive?
Yes, very.
Pity. Still, I'm sure they'll find you a room somewhere. Busy period now, though. You really should read the small print, you know. Very important is that. You'll be lucky to get somewhere half decent. Hope you sound sleepers.
Why?
Noise. They work all night, see, building more hotels. Rains going, banging, men shouting, lorries tipping concrete. Oh, you'll be glad to get home. You'll probably hear them building your hotel. You won't be able to get near the beaches for tourists, though. Still just as well, really. You can never get all that tar off your clothes.
Peter, this is all your fault. My mother said we should have gone to the Bahamas.
We spoke about this. We couldn't afford it.
Right, come on, I need a cup of tea. Come on.
Have to excuse us.
Cup of tea, double brandy more like, that's what you'll need. Still, she's been warned. I stayed at this place once. Bloody cuckoo going all the time. I swear it was a record from the nearby farm trying to get rid of us. This is a record. At the third stroke, you will hear the sound of a bloody never-ending cuckoo. Cuckoo! 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 You have not been charged for this annoyance. Still, next door's cockerel didn't last long, I can tell you. Had trouble cock-a-doodling with a bloody plastic bag tied on his head. Well, you go for a bit of peace, don't you? Gave me a nasty little nip, though, the little bleeder. You all right, mate?
Yes, I was wondering whether you were, actually.
Well, actually, I'm fine, mate. Don't want to worry about me, actually. Got a right nutter here.
If I'd known you were going to do your first cuckoo in spring impersonation, I'd have brought my binoculars.
Do what? You hear that? Bloke's threatening me with his binoculars. You want to watch it, mate, or I'll show you what you can do with your binoculars.
Excuse me.
You meet some right nutters here, I can tell you. They should be locked up, most of them.
Last call for passengers travelling to Mallorca. Will passengers travelling on flight number TE146 please proceed immediately to gate number 7.
Look at this! Man that falls off Matterhorn. Serves him right. What was he doing up the Matterhorn anyway? It's made for falling off. That's the shape of it. That silly place to go for a holiday. All that snow and ice. And a long drop down. You found that out though, didn't you, you silly but... English too. It's not much of an example to set, is it? Daft enough to climb up it, but to fall off it as well. Was that the Matterhorn we flew over once? Great big mountain just a dot down there. Easier to fly over it than to climb up it. Wonder what it's like to glide over in one of them balloon things. Sounds a bit dodgy to me. Well, all you got's a tiny basket underneath and a great big fire going bush bush, you've seen them. A damn fool if it's caught fire. Well, there's not going to be any fire engines about, is there? Oi, love. How's the flight from Mallorca doing?
I believe it's doing very well, sir.
What do you mean, it's doing very well?
Well, the flight from Mallorca left about 5 minutes ago,
What?
sir.
You let the plane go without us? What's up with you? Where is she? Where's the wife? I've got to tell her we've missed the plane.
Well, as far as I can tell, sir, there was only one vacant seat when the plane took off.
What?